Hello traders, and welcome to Trading the Trend. I am Dennis, and this is my weekend report for the week ending April 29th. And yes, that is me and my brand new granddaughter Lucy. So let's get right to the markets here. And here we're looking at the S&P 500. It was a down week coming off of that little hammer we had where we rejected some overhead resistance, and we continued that rejection this week. If we look at this on the daily, it really looks like we're just got this little rounding pattern and heading down from here. So you know, maybe the 50-day saves us. We do have that line of support right here, so let's see if the markets can hold there. Now let's look at some commodities. If I can find that one. Here we go. This is the one I really wanted to show you. This is the Gold Miners Index. This is how I've been telling you that I like to play gold. And as you can see, we just had a huge week this week. We back this out a little bit. You can see where this volume line is. Just continues to run higher. So people are coming in. They're buying this now. So I would definitely use this as evidence that the bear market in metals and gold and silver is probably over. Sure, it could turn around and go against us, but right now it's looking pretty good. Matter of fact, if we take a quick peek at the metals themselves, gold itself had a nice breakout move out of this consolidation. Look at silver. It's been the weakest of the metals, but it's had a pretty good run here the last 4 weeks. So if it can get through this line of overhead resistance, then look out. The other area of commodities that you want to look at is the oil. And here we have the oil index, and we'll come in a little closer, and it continues to rise. This, of course, is good for the Canadian dollar. It's still a bit of a weak move here. I mean, there's no real bottom here, so I mean, this thing could turn around and head lower, but as long as OPEC continues to limit productions, then they're trying to drive prices up. So we'll see if that continues to hold, and we'll watch prices go up. Now let's see how that is all affecting our currencies. First of all, I want to look at my strong week rankings. And if you've been following the Forex market, you know that the yen pairs got hammered last week. Bank of Japan made an announcement. The market viewed it as bullish for the Japanese yen, which sent yen pairs lower and sent the yen itself to the top of my strong week rankings. So good for the yen. The Aussie dollar was the big loser of the week. It really got trashed. I'll show you some potential setups when we look at some currency pairs, and let's move on to that right now. Here we have the euro, US dollar. It's been stuck in this trading range. We had a nice big candle up, so maybe we finally break out next week and start making some newer highs. Got a nice stepping pattern here, so I would expect this to continue to move higher. There is weakness in the dollar, and right now the troubles in Europe don't seem to be hitting the headlines anymore, so we'll keep watching for that one. Aussie US dollar, this one's in trouble. We now have a evening star pattern here. These three candles here, that's an evening star pattern, so that should send this lower. How much lower, I have no idea. Maybe we'll find some support there at 75, but we'll have to see. My favorite pair right now is the US dollar, Canadian dollar. This is our oil play, and it just continues to make lower lows. I mean, there's not even a pullback here. I mean, this thing's just been straight down. I mean, how many candles is that? I can't even count them. But there's only been one up candle during this down move, and so we'll continue to play that. I have a short-term target of 120 down here. We may get a bounce there, but no reason it can't continue to go lower. US dollar, Japanese yen. This is an example of what all the yen pairs look like from last week. It got that big candle down. This has already been in a pretty good downtrend, so you get a little pullback and then you get slammed down to a new low. So any pullback I would consider a shorting opportunity in this pair. One last one I want to look at is going to be the Euro Aussie. Here again we have this three candle pattern. This is the opposite of the evening star. This is a morning star, and I would fully expect this pair to move higher in the coming weeks. And that is our Euro Aussie. As you can see, the Aussie is not looking good against either the US dollar or the euro. So anyway, that's what I have for you this week. Hopefully everyone has a great weekend, and I will catch you later. Bye.